One day, while exploring the forest, Robert heard a peculiar sound nearby. His curiosity led him to discover a deer trapped in a swamp, struggling to free itself. Realizing the imminent danger to the deer's life, Robert sprang into action without hesitation. He removed his clothes and waded into the swamp to rescue the distressed animal. Knowing that he had to carry the deer across the treacherous swamp to safety, Robert braved the challenging task. With each step, he felt the weight of the deer bearing down on him, sinking waist-deep into the muddy swamp several times. Despite the difficulty, Robert's determination and experience guided him, eventually emerging from the swamp on his knees, carrying the deer. To ensure the deer's safety, Robert carried it further into the forest and placed it in a clearing. Exhausted and weak, the deer struggled to stand. However, with Robert's care and support, the deer gradually regained its strength, eventually bounding off into the forest, free from danger thanks to Robert's selfless act of bravery. As the deer timidly made its way into the forest, Robert felt a profound sense of fulfillment knowing he had helped one of the cherished creatures of the woods. Unbeknownst to him, this act of kindness would shape his life in unexpected ways. Years passed, and Robert had all but forgotten about his encounter with the deer. However, one ordinary day as he prepared to leave for work, he encountered a surprising sight, a deer waiting outside his front door. Perplexed yet intrigued, Robert approached the animal cautiously. To his astonishment, the deer approached him and nuzzled its head against his body. A rush of recognition flooded over Robert as he realized it was the same deer he had rescued years ago. Although the deer had grown larger, its weakened and malnourished appearance spoke volumes about its hardships. Without hesitation, Robert hurried inside to gather food for the hungry animal. As he watched the deer eagerly devouring the meal, a sense of contentment washed over Robert. Little did he know, this unexpected reunion was just the beginning of a new chapter in their story. The next day, as Robert stepped outside, he was greeted by a commotion unfolding at his doorstep. As Robert stepped outside to investigate, he was astonished to find a herd of deer waiting for him, led by the very same deer he had rescued years ago. It seemed the deer had brought their entire family, perhaps drawn by the promise of food in their time of need. Robert realized that his reputation as a compassionate and generous caretaker had spread among the deer community. In the days that followed, Robert nurtured a harmonious bond with the deer, continuing to provide them with food and care. As their relationship deepened, Robert found solace and connection in the presence of these gentle creatures, feeling a profound kinship with the natural world. With each mealtime visit, the deer would gather at Robert's home, where he gladly shared his provisions with them. Through their companionship, Robert's spirit was uplifted and healed by the innate kindness of his newfound friends. The tale of Robert and the deer serves as a reminder of the transformative power of compassion and understanding. It urges us to embrace opportunities to nurture and protect all beings, fostering connections that enrich our lives and those of others. As we encounter creatures in need, let us heed the lessons of empathy and kindness embodied in Robert's story. For within every living being lies a unique narrative and the potential for profound connections that transcend species boundaries. May we continue to extend kindness and compassion to all beings, recognizing that acts of care and empathy have the power to shape our world for the better.